Today I'm going to show you how to build your own AI content team in Claude Code. What this is a complete do-it-yourself walkthrough for building an automated content creation team inside of Claude Code. 7 AI agents that study your channel, hunt for trending topics, write scripts, design thumbnails, edit videos, and email you a daily brief. Follow this top to bottom and you won't need to watch anything else. You can just build it. The honest reality before you start this guide, this is a powerful tool, but it's not a 30-minute project. This will probably take you 2 to 6 hours, along with collecting all the API keys and running all the code. You'll go back and forth with Claude Code a lot, and that's normal. That's not a sign that you're doing it wrong. Today, I'm just going to run you through the guide. If you want to see a video of me doing this in real time, probably a 45-minute to an hour-long video, let me know in the comments, and I can make that as well. Before we dive in, make sure you've joined the AI Academy. This is our free school group where all of our guides, tools, free courses, news is hosted. If you go into the AI guides here, this is the free guide that we're running through today. We have a few dozen already, and this group's only been live for a few weeks. The link to this guide will be in the first link in the description, completely free. So, as we dive into this guide here, what we're actually building. We're building a single Claude Code project containing 1 orchestrator and 7 specialized sub-agents. Each agent has one job, its own context window, and access only to the tools and keys that it needs. They share state through a few Google Sheets and report to you every morning by email. You can also hook this up to Messengers or Telegram if you like. The agent job needs. It does channel analytics. It does a trend scout, scriptwriter, thumbnail design. I've mentioned these in the intro. Video editor, daily reporter, and a shorts repurposer. The flow is that the trend scout finds the topic, the channel analyst shapes it with your brand voice, the scriptwriter drafts it, the thumbnail designer packages it, you record it, the video editor cuts it up, and then the daily reporter logs it, emails it to you. You build agents 1, 2, 3, and 6 first. That's a complete short form idea to script, and then we're going to add in 4, 5, and 7. So before you start, some prerequisites of a checklist shown by this image here. Claude Code is installed. We can see Claude Code here. You have an Anthropic API key. You can get this at council.anthropic.com. A Google account you're willing to connect for YouTube. I suggest that this is your main Google account. Nano Banana Pro. You can also use ChatGPT for this, but I would prefer Nano Banana. A Descript account for the editing agent. Its API is in open beta. We'll go through that in step 6. Optional, a rapid API key if you want Twitter or X, stuff like that as well. 3 to 5 photos of yourself for thumbnail composition so it can get your avatar correct. And then your channel URL and a list of competitor channels that you respect and would like to pull from. So step 1, we have 7 steps throughout this build. Again, if you want to see a full build of me actually building it alongside instead of just writing through this guide, please let me know in the comments. I've done that for a few of these guides here and people have found it very useful. So step 1, why Claude Code and not Cowork? Both Claude Code and Cowork run agents for you. The difference that actually matters with this build is that Cowork is the friendlier, less technical surface. It's great for the one-off tasks, but maybe not for this build. Claude Code behaves like a senior developer. It can write and run real scripts, manage many API connections, and store secrets safely in a local.env file. And for a 7-agent system with multiple API keys, you want Claude Code. It's more capable and it's going to be more safe. If you've never opened Claude Code before, it runs in your terminal or in the Claude desktop, like here, or you can just pull it up in your terminal, as I said. And you're talking to it just like you would a Claude prompt in either Cowork or just in the regular Claude landing page. Step 2, get your keys and tools with cost breakdowns. So gather these before we start to build here, so it's easier for you to plug and play them into your agents. These are the tools we'll need and the estimated costs. Your Claude API key, every agent's reasoning, pay per use, $40 a month maybe. Again, a lot of these costs will depend on how much you run it. YouTube data API v3, free, generous daily quote. Rapid API has paid tiers, depends again on how much you want to use it. Nano Banana Pro, cheap, free tier does exist. Descript API, I think it's a subscription. Google Sheets, free, and free VPS hosting. The bottom line is you can probably expect $75 to $85 a month for all of these if you're running it every day. For perspective, that replaces work of a freelance social media manager, $2 to $4K a month, an editor, $500 a video, and a researcher, $1 to $2K a month. It's definitely price efficient. Step 3, Google Cloud setup. If you've never used Council before, you're going to go to council.cloud.google. You'd come in here. I'm just going to show you this really quick. Again, I'm not going to run through it, but you'd say select a project. You'd say new project, and you'd start filling it out here. You probably want to name it something like Content Machine. And then all those APIs we mentioned earlier, you're going to go and enable those. The YouTube data, the Google Sheets, Gmail, of course, Google Drive, and then Google Docs. And then you're going to want to create a service account. So in that same council.cloud.google.com, go to APIs and Services. It's on the left-hand bar. Go to Credentials, create credentials, and then a service account. This is the agent's identity. Name it something like Content Bot. It can be whatever you want. Open the service account, go to Keys, add a key, create a new key, and make sure it's a JSON file downloads. Keep this safe. This is a secret. Store it somewhere on your desktop. And then copy the service account's email. It'll look something like this. And just to note, the download JSON key and your .env file are sensitive. Never paste them into a chat, even Claude Code. Commit them to Git or share them. Add .env and star.json to git.git.ignore. Step 4, create your Google Sheets. This is the shared brain, as we can see by the image here, with the brand voice, the daily outliers, the calendar, and the competition tracker. So we're going to go with Google Sheets here. Pretty simple. We just go into here, do a blank sheet. And then we're going to create 4 of them. 1 for daily outliers, 1 for the content calendar, 1 for the brand voice, and 1 for the competitive tracker. We could just create 4 tabs down here, or we could create 4 different sheets. And share each with your service account email as an editor. That's what the agent's actually going to see. So if we go back into history here, we'd go here and we just go share, and we share it with whatever email, after we name it, we'd share it with whatever email we wanted, or whatever email we used for the service account email in step 3C. Quick tip here from the source video. In the daily outlier sheet, keep 2 columns, 1 for the competitor's exact title, thumbnail, and hook, and 1 for your rewritten version. We're not going to want to copy them one by one, but we're going to want to use them as motivation and inspiration. Set up a project, the Claude.md brain, that actually hooks up these agents, the scripts, the data, everything together. So you're going to make this folder. This is super simple, guys. It's going to look a little intimidating. You're literally just going to come in here, you're going to highlight this, and you're going to paste it into Claude Code. Again, I'm not going to run this, but you're going to do this. You're going to let it run. It's going to say done. You're going to run this. You're going to run this. And then you're going to write the Claude.md file. You're going to file this directly. You're going to paste this in Claude Code. And at the end, you can basically just copy in this entire section like this. Just copy this and ask Claude Code, is this done correctly? And it will confirm or deny. 99% of the time, it'll tell you it's done right because you're literally just pasting in our code here. And then you're going to scaffold the system. So open Claude Code in the folder and paste the kickoff prompt, and it will run for you. And you're just going to wait. It's that simple. Again, I can make a walkthrough for this, but I think running through these guides is a lot simpler because it's literally all laid out here for you. Step 6, we're going to build the agents. Again, this is going to look intimidating, but it's not that complicated, guys. In Claude Code, sub-agents are just markdown files with a smaller YAML. It is a header, name, description, tools, options, bottle, and skills, followed by system prompt. That's all it is. The actual API calls happen one of 2 ways, either through the scripts, or the MCP servers. Below is a working starting file for each agent. You can edit it as you like. This is what I use. So, for each of these, you're just going to create a new MD file. You can ask Claude Code to do this for you in your master folder, and you're just going to copy the prompts for each one of these in. So for agent 1, you just come in here, paste it in. You literally go like this, here, and you'd be writing it already, but you just paste it in there. Simple. You're gonna do that for agent 2, the trend, agent 3, the script writer, agent 4, the thumbnail designer, agent 5, the video editor, agent 6, the daily reporter, and then agent 7, the shorts repurposer. Now, this guide is free. So, first link in the description. Don't act like you have to pause this video and be like, oh, now I have to manually. No, this is free. You can literally, this will be the link. You will just open a new tab, paste it in there, and it will take you right to it. This group is open. It is free. It has almost 2,000 people in here learning AI, free tools, talking business. It's the best place to be. Step 7, run it daily with the dashboard. Once the agent exists, a simple daily command kicks the entire loop. In Claude Code, paste the daily run prompt, which is below, which is literally just this. You can set this up so Claude Code just runs it every morning at like 7 a.m. if you like. And make it actually daily. So easiest, Claude Code supports scheduled automated runs. So just set this up to run every single morning. So it's going to run all 7 agents and deliver you with an email. Daily run prompt. Here's a few more examples. Kickoff prompt, daily run prompt, brand setup prompt, and the tuning prompt if you ever want to edit it. A little bit of troubleshooting, some tips. Claude Code says it can't read a file, then figures it out. Normal. If a paste gets cut off, long files often do, tell it, read the full file and continue. Build an order, not all at once. Get agents 1, 2, 3, and 6 working as a loop first. Confirm the email digest arrives. You can run tests just by prompting Claude Code like any terminal. Then add the thumbnails, the editing, and the shorts. If a sheet isn't updating 95% of the time, the service account email wasn't shared on that sheet. Trust me, just make sure you shared it. Again, just to show you, if you go into Sheets, let's imagine this is one of my sheets. We just go share up here and we paste in the email here. Great. Customization is where the hours go. This structure takes 30 to 60 minutes, but if you actually want to make it yours and what's productive for your workflow, that's going to take some time and a lot of prompting with Claude Code. Keep a human in the loop, especially before publishing. I always suggest for at least the first week while you're fine-tuning something, double check it, have human checkpoints. It's better than posting or making something that you wouldn't want to repurpose. Never commit secrets. We've talked about this. Don't get your APIs keys leaked, guys. .env and the service account should be .json. They should stay local and confirm they're in .git ignore. Note for your audience, the full system above uses some paid APIs. If your viewers want to follow along for free, give them the manual. Yeah, I mean, this is if you guys don't want to pay. Again, it's $40 a month. You guys should be paying this. You can use trend hunting, thumbnails. Again, you can use ChatGPT for free. Scripts you could write yourself. This is just a note for you guys if you didn't want to pay the $40 a month. Yeah, last note here. AI tools change weekly. This might have to be updated, but as of May 26th right now, this is a top tier guide for building this out. If you like this walkthrough, members inside of the AI Academy Plus are taking their AI knowledge and turning it into money. We have 7 members in here already. If you don't make $1,000 in the first 9 days, you get full refund. Yeah, drop any comments below on YouTube. I respond to every single one. Subscribe. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Daily video every single day. Deuces.